We the Bears, monsters of the Midway, knocking teams out every Sunday. Fire in our eyes, can't stop our drive. Hit so hard, remind you of 85. We the Bears, monsters of the Midway, knocking teams out every Sunday. Fire in our eyes, can't stop our drive. Hit so hard, remind you of 85. Take a look at Chicago, you can smell it in the air. There's a hungry team called the Bears. Soldier Field going nuts, jumping out their chair. Teams rather be anywhere but here. We don't care if it's below zero. Let it tougher for the snow, we still gon' break holes. If we win the point flip, we choosing to kick. Cause we got a defense that love to hit. Polarize the link with our smash mouth D's. Slicing up teams like Mike Singletary. Forever repping the seat, making Papa Bear proud. Giving Chicago something to shout about. We the Bears, monsters of the
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Panda and Grizzly Show. I'm Brian the Grizzly here with Tank Kramer. What's up, Tank? How you doing?
What's going on, man?
Well, after the shock of last week,
still feeling it,
the anger, and I've come to the next level, acceptance. I've accepted this is what's going to happen. This is just what it is. No longer am I going to be angry. It is what it is. All right. Caleb Willimas had his pro day. We saw it. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad either. But what Brian Pohl says, he loves him. He loved the talking to him. He loves football. Really impressed him. He says his teammates don't like him. They love him. They love him. The coaches love him. They rave about him. Which is something I expected. Unless it was something that was going to be a huge problem, I didn't expect them to say that no one likes him.
Yeah.
None.
I mean, you got to play the game, even if it's not true. You still got to say what you got to say. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Because no one wants anything, against him. No one wants to, wants to say anything against him. It is what it is. But this is what we got to do. This is what we have right now. It looks like it almost looks like a sure thing. But what's funny is all the other reports that are coming out about this draft. Because behind us, we have the Washington Commanders. That's Mark's favorite team, the Washington Commanders. The news is coming out. I'm going to read this right from the source where it says, leaked sources believe Washington Commanders general manager Adam Peters has already made up his mind towards selecting QB J.J. McCarthy with the second overall pick in the draft. Via NFL insider Tom Pissarro. So it looks like the Washington Commanders are going J.J. McCarthy, which then works perfect for New England, who probably won't trade because they'll be able to get Jaden Daniels. So you get Jaden goes 3, which then puts Arizona in a really interesting spot. One hand, you get Maserati, Marvin Harrison. In the other hand, you trade down and get 2 picks and a possible pick in 2025 from Minnesota. So they could go trade up.
And then Minnesota will get Drake May,
So you have that.
And then they
get 2 first rounds this year and possibly first round next year.
Yeah. Damn. I didn't think about that, but yeah.
You get the 4 quarterbacks all in the top 4. But then that also puts now everything totally is weird because now what do you do at 5? The Chargers have lost Keenan Allen, right? They lost Mike Williams. Do you not draft Marvin Harrison Jr.? Everyone we thought 5 was a part when you trade out. Do you not draft him?
Yeah. I mean, because if Cardinals decide to do that and take a chance and and start kind of handling the future, drafts, which is something that probably needs to be addressed with a lot of teams. That's a good move. It makes sense.
Marvin Harrison goes 5, right? Now everyone's pushed down. Now 6. Does someone jump up higher? Let's say the Bears get to 9 and Roma Dunze is there, right? Joe Alt's there. But
Mm,
someone wants to jump up and grab a quarterback. Do you make that trade?
for 9.
Say no 12. Let's say 12.
Uh-huh.
What was it? I think the Raiders are at 12 or something like that. Raiders or Denver. Someone's like that. Wants to trade up. Do you not do that?
For wait, the Bears trading their
Mhm.
9th?
Fine. Well,
Oh,
someone wants
heck
to
yeah,
jump up
man.
and
Yeah,
you
heck
gather
yeah.
as many picks as you can.
Heck yeah.
I brought all
I
these
mean,
things up. Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Heck yeah, you do that.
yeah. Martin, what's up? Feel strong, man. What's up,
Oh.
Martin? Uh, I would if Peters sees JJ and Brock Purdy. Okay.
Mm,
We said watch Drake ball out. I think he might.
yeah,
I think
that'd be
Drake.
interesting.
I think he's good. I think he's really good. I think this is going to be a surprise to everybody how good he really is. Drake May has a lot of talent. He's not stiff. He's fast. He's a 6'4". He might end up being one of the better prospects. You know, who knows? I say I low key like Drake. Yeah, I understand. I definitely understand, Martin. The Saints can trade up. We'll see. But
I mean, they still gotta have money problems and everything, right? I mean,
that's why you trade up and you to get
I
these.
mean, well, I never really paid attention to what they had. I know they always have money problems, but did they ever have like pick problems? You know what
Well,
I
they
mean?
got decent draft capital, but I think the problem is that there's other people with more capital. So the
That
Vikings
that would offer more.
have 2 first-round picks now.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
2024 first-round picks. So you getting that now.
Yeah.
Raiders traded up now. They could do that. The Broncos trading up. They will do that now because they don't have any money. They have to use the draft picks in order to do these
Hmm.
things. So I mean, these are teams that are ready to do it now. So I mean, also, so I had one other thing I wanted to talk about before we got into this draft. So Mike Tomlin on Justin Fields says, "Oh man, there's a lot of talent, a lot of meat left on that bone. He oozes talent and potential. Can't wait to get my hands on him." So now I remind you, Mike Tomlin called Russell Wilson and told him, "Hey, you are the starter." But the
Yeah.
report came out yesterday that though Russell Wilson is the starter, but Justin Fields will be allowed to compete for the starting job in the summertime.
Hmm.
And if it's obvious, they're not afraid to make a change. And they're only
Yeah.
paying him $1 million.
Yeah. That's what I read was like, as soon as he loses that job to Fields, he's cut. He's done. Gone. Bye. And I was like, damn. Can you imagine like week 5 or 6, somewhere in the middle, say even like, 8 or 9, like he winds up getting cut. Like Russell Wilson is not on a team like mid season. I
I
don't
can
know if they
see,
cut him, but
no, I think week
but also,
5, you hold on to him. But I can
yeah,
see if the Steelers are 2-2,
yeah.
and he's played poorly, them looking at the division and everyone's 3-1 or above,
Hmm.
giving Justin Fields a chance.
Yeah.
And the
Oh
problem,
yeah.
you give Justin Fields a chance, he's probably not going to give that job back.
Yeah. Yeah, especially if it's like what you said, week 5 or so. That's
Yeah.
4 weeks of him standing next to Tomlin, getting molded by Tomlin, by all that the offensive coordinator, or
Knowing
the
exactly
art
what he
assistant.
wants, knows
Yep.
exactly what he wants, and going out there and delivering them. And Steelers love to run the ball. So if he
Yep.
can throw the ball a little bit and run the ball,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fredo says, "Hey, no pressure, man. It's
Right.
only Justin Fields behind you. He's only a 6'3" quarterback that could throw the ball 70 yards with a flick of the wrist and run a
Yeah.
4.4
And
40."
also, yeah. And also just running on you.
Says Saints own the 5th round. The Saints have like 3 or 4 5th-round picks.
Oh, really? So that's it. Like, damn.
Which is
Like
funny
a
because this is
quarter
really
of
only
it
a
of them.
4 to 5 round draft. So
Mm.
I don't know. Let's
Yeah.
see.
Yeah. Yeah. Saints they have so much they gotta fix. Like, man.
I don't know if so. In other news, also, I know we talked about the Bears obviously trying to go to Arlington Heights last week. You said that, right? Well, Kevin Warren today says, no, guys, we're still working on this Chicago deal, and we plan on putting shovels in the ground next year.
Mm-hmm.
They want to have the shovels in the ground next year, which is just what? Arlington Heights is, the tax rate, everything looks like it's going to be happening, and I don't know. Kevin Warren's either playing hardball really, really well, or he really wants to be in Chicago.
Yeah. Man, because I can't tell, because I was like, part of you wants to stay in Chicago because that's, especially down by the lake, because that's part of like the selling, factor. You know what I mean? It's like you're down by the lake, it looks gorgeous, you have the skyline, you're able to charge a shit ton of money, because like just this of the area and stuff. But man, owning your own stadium and owning your own land and all that stuff
that you already own.
Huge. Yeah, you already own it. So getting all the profit on it, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I mean, unless they're thinking stuff that we don't know. You're talking about like family stuff and family problems, family money, what's going on with
Again,
that.
the
That
Virginia
we might not know
dies.
yet.
The tax bill, the capital gains tax bill, it will be $1 billion. $1 billion going to the government.
Yeah. Damn. But yeah. So I mean, like Fredo said, he's a great poker player. So he might be calling their bluff, until they get it down to like zero. I mean, maybe that's what he wants.
I think he wants the tax number to be down to $3 million, which is what it was before they did anything.
Oh, really? Okay. And then
that's what he was. So the last year that the racetrack was there and everything they paid $3 million, and now they want to charge the Bears $19 million. So now it's down to 12, and then it's going to be down to 9. But it was $3 million, like when the last time they used it.
Yeah.
So that's why they're like, the Bears are looking like, you want us to pay 7 times more, 6 times more, for what reason? Without doing any improvements. So I understand. I actually do understand.
Yeah, I think they'll get it back down to that. Just because Arlington Heights would want the business. You know what I mean? Like going out there, like, huh?
It's the teachers union. The schools are the ones that sign off on the tax break.
Yeah. I didn't think about that.
And why would they do that? They want their money. You come in here, I want my money.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't know. That's tough. Fredo says Russell needs to throw more than 250 yards with 3 touchdowns per game, and his job will be safe. I don't think he has to do that. I think he just had not have interceptions and play relatively well. If he does that, then that's going to be enough.
Yeah, you don't need to be all-star kind of numbers. You just need enough numbers to win and to allow your you need to win and no interceptions. Yeah.
There's no interceptions. That's it.
Allow a break for your defense and win games. I mean, that's all you need to do, man. All you need to do.
Question is, can they create their line? If they can make a line good enough that they don't have to worry about all the sacks and everything, because their line is just not good. So if they can do those things, then we're good. But if they cannot, Justin Fields might be the better choice because he's used to that. So Fields has one game over 300 yards. Yeah, see, that's the narrative everyone wants you to understand. But once again, when you're adding rushing yards, so what you really should be looking at is all-purpose yards. You're looking at Justin Fields. You should always be thinking about all-purpose yards. And if you do that, then you realize, okay, he's been over those 300 yards multiple times. Yeah. So Martin says they might have Fields before bye for a week off, just to rest up Russ.
That'd be interesting. You kind of test the waters a little bit, especially if it's
if he blows up
a late bye. If it's like towards the back end of the season. I don't know. They haven't really scheduled yet, right? Like they do that in. No, when do they do that?
Usually in May.
July, right? May.
Isn't it like May, June? Because it's after. It's always after the draft. Then you start schedules.
Yeah. So it'd be interesting.
That's the beauty of it. They have 2 QBs to test this project. One old, one young.
Yeah. And really, it's the best possible situation for Justin. He knows he's gonna stay there. He knows he's behind a QB that is very friendly and likes helping out and helps teaching. So everyone always
Overall,
like
good
making all these
guy.
memes. Yeah, he's a good guy. Everyone makes the memes of him being like too kind of goofy and too like overly excited and
Over the
happy.
top and all, yeah.
And it's funny and stuff like that. But ultimately, for somebody like Justin, is like you don't have to like pry information out of him. You know what I mean? You don't have to like keep bugging him. Like when he first was drafted, and you had Dalton and Nick Foles.
Hmm?
Here both of them are like, oh, we're not teachers. We're not here. That's not what we're here for. I was like,
I'm here to
bro,
compete.
both of y'all are old, man. Like the best thing you could do is teach somebody else, and then them kind of like, oh, I'm so good because of blah blah blah. Like that's the
Yeah,
best
no,
thing you
the
can do right now.
problem is you become Bryce Young, and you're like, oh yeah, Andy Dalton told me everything he knows, and he's like the worst thing in the whole thing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and I mean, also Foles and Dalton are probably not the greatest to learn behind either. So.
That's because I get it with Foles. Be lucky. I got it.
Have a great defense and be. Yeah.
Oh man, that's hilarious. All right, guys, we started long enough. We waited long enough. Let's enter this draft. We can figure it out. If anyone wants to throw in what they think we should do, just let me know. Watch them take someone's farm on week 8 when that random team has a scrub throwing. Yeah, I can see it. I wonder what Pittsburgh fans are saying about Fields. I've heard people loving it. Yeah,
loving it. Derpy's usually in our chat, rubbing it in our face, and he was saying it for a while though, before the trade and everything like that. He was saying it for a while that he was excited about it.
Pittsburgh fans are stupid, I guess, because they didn't want Mike Tomlin. So I think that's stupid. That equates to stupid to me. So.
Yeah, that's emotional. You start getting emotional with your fandom, and you start saying stupid shit. But obviously, he finished the way he finished. Everyone's like, we still love him. It's like, oh yeah.
Of course you love him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. All right. Here's our mock draft. We have the first pick. Of course, so Vegas comes and offers us 13, 44, 77. Vegas first round and second round next year.
Damn.
As much as I would love to take it, we're not going to take it, so you can reject it.
No, that's it, man. His polls already been saying the first pick is not for sale. Obviously.
It's no longer for sale. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, Denver. Pick 12, pick 76, a first round, a second round, and a third round.
That's not too bad.
We're not going to do that.
Yeah, no, the first one was better.
Washington. Pick 2, 36, 40, 67, and a first rounder next year.
Man, that's not bad. You don't get Caleb, which I'm not like, I'm okay with that. If you don't want to get Caleb, I don't think he's the dude, and if you go after, one of these other guys, like,
I love this deal.
Yeah, that's pretty. You move down one and you get all that, and I'm assuming they'll probably get McCarthy.
No, I mean that's the question.
Or you think they'll get
if they have a chance at Caleb, they go Caleb.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I mean, at one, obviously Washington would be taking Caleb.
Yeah, I gotta reject it, even much I love it. I'll reject it this time just because I want to be real. And no way in hell I'm trading with Minnesota. There's just no way.
Yeah. Let the phone ring.
The first pick, the Bears draft Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
Drake May goes 2, Marvin Harrison goes 3, Malik Neighbors 4, Jaden Daniels 5 because Minnesota traded up. Shanu 6, that's stupid. Latu went, then Dallas Turner. That doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah,
but we're at 9, right?
Oh man.
We have a couple suggestions. So 9, New England will give us 34, 68 next year's first and second, and Tennessee's 7th round next year.
That's not bad. just
Not
because
bad. But let's look at the
the
next.
Pats picked up. According to this draft, they didn't even pick a quarterback, so they're gonna be
That's why they train
screwed.
back up to get one. Yeah.
Yeah, they're trading back up to get one. So you good?
The Saints would give you pick 14 and 45.
Yeah.
Dolphins will give you 21, 55 in the second round, 2025. So we rejecting them?
Yeah.
Martin says
That first one was nice.
he would take that Washington trade in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. 100%, man. Like, you know
I'm
what? You're
not
gonna give me
sure.
all that? Take Caleb, man. We're cool with you know, Drake May or JJ.
So as of right now, guys, at pick 9, JJ McCarthy is still on the board.
Still there.
Which I promise you won't happen. But this is just a mock draft, so we'll get through it, whatever. So do you want to reject it or
reject it? Yeah.
Okay, reject. So with the pick 9, both Joe Alt and Roma Dunze are on the board. Dallas Turner, who's the only other person that I would love to take, is already gone.
He's already gone.
Where do you think we should go?
Man, like Joe Alt seems like the smart move to do and get
And
that guy.
they're setting up for it. But
Yeah.
if Roma Dunze is there,
yeah,
how do you not take Roma
guy who
Dunze?
could instantly change your team? You know what I mean? Like, if he's near number 3, he's your number 3. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know, so it's hard to pass up Rome. I don't know if you could. I'd probably go Roma Dunze. Go Joe Alt. I think that's the smart move would be Joe Alt.
Right. Draft a Dunze. All right, guys, we need a tiebreaker. Someone tell us what one more person say what we should do.
What do you want to do?
Me? I love Roma Dunze. I think you should draft Joe Alt, but I don't know if I think I would probably go Roma Dunze.
Yeah, I would go.
Even though I think Joe Alt is the better move, and Chicago is setting up for Joe Alt to be the guy at left tackle. You're getting your left tackle, your franchise left tackle, to go with your franchise quarterback, and it just makes more sense.
Hey, didn't we hear that before a couple years ago?
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting Justin Fields and Jenkins? Oh, that's game over.
Too bad he wasn't a left tackle.
4 years later.
All right, guys. It's my draft time. I'm going Roma Dunze.
I like it.
Everything tells me that I should go Joe Alt. Joe Alt goes next to the Jets.
Oh, yeah. I honestly, if I was posed, I would go Joe Alt just because I understand. Like,
yeah,
that's
I also makes sense. So I also chose another team, guys.
All right.
I chose Pittsburgh Steelers also because he only had Justin Fields.
So JJ's still on the board.
He's still
this
on
is
the
already
board.
a bad draft. There's no way he's gonna fall down to 20. No way.
Yeah, there's no way. He would be going. He's going to be going at 2.
No way. Yeah.
But if you're the Steelers, what do you do?
Steelers.
Do you get the young guy JJ McCarthy?
No.
Do you get Brian Thomas, who from LSU, that could be your real receiver that you need right now?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like a weapon. You know, you got your old guy, veteran, new and shiny kind of guy that still, is hungry. Both of them are hungry. You got to go with a weapon.
I think so too. I think you got to go Brian Thomas. It's a little early to be drafting him, but I think you go Brian Thomas here.
Yeah, at least on this board. I was like, D-line, but yeah, I think that's right.
I'm not gonna spend too much time on them. We're going Brian Thomas.
Yep.
JJ is still on the board. I don't agree with this at all.
No way. No way.
There's no way that no one's getting JJ right now.
He would not have got past the Vikings.
Yeah. I just don't agree with this.
There's no way. In the second round, JJ barely leaves the second round.
Yeah. There's no way.
Yeah. To the Patriots, who would have took him in the third spot anyway.
I do want to show this. So JJ ended up going to the Patriots.
Yeah.
Which I think would happen anyway. Michael Penix Jr. went to the Raiders. Bo Nix went to the Saints.
That's interesting. What else we got?
All right, we have Pittsburgh. We're just going to project because we're just going to pick someone for Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Zach Frazier because they need another guard.
Mm-hmm. I like that. Go with that one. And when's the Bears' next pick?
9 to the 3rd round. That's why I chose another team.
Yeah. Wow. Wow, really? Holy
and
shit.
That's why it was so interesting to trade that number 9 pick. So that's why you will think long and hard. If Rome Odunze wasn't there with Joe Alt, you trading that pick.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. Now, so we have a trade offer from Denver. A trade up one spot. You drop down one spot and you gain a 4th rounder next year for a 6th rounder next year. And you only traded one spot. Is there anyone on the board that you need to have?
Will be more likely who's Denver gonna take that I would want?
Probably Xavier Legit, probably. I can see that.
Which is fine.
I
mean, do we go after?
That's not bad.
I mean, do we go after an edge?
We going after an edge, yeah.
Yeah. So
Jacksonville has go down to 96, and then everything's 2025. Nope, we're not doing that. We can reject that one. I say we reject this one, but you do pick up a round.
Yeah.
Before instance for us, we're not doing 2025 draft.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would probably take that for down from one. Like, cool. We move up
it's not this
2 rounds next year. No, yeah, it's not. Yeah.
So we have a defensive tackle right now. So Rook is not that needed. We have our wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Ron Wilson is interesting too. Brandon Dorius from Oregon as edge rusher makes a lot of sense. I think we go there, but you could go Cole Bishop. With the safety out of Utah, who but we already got Kevin Byard, and then we signed to a 3-year contract. So
yeah.
I think Brandon is probably the best one. Yeah, I'm going on Brandon.
Yeah. Yep.
So wait, let me pause to see who they got again. So they went wide receiver.
Yeah. And I think that's what you said they were going to do. So
yeah, I thought they would go.
Yeah. Oh, Steelers. There.
Why not Jeremiah Trotter?
Okay. Yeah.
3rd round linebacker that makes perfect sense for them.
Mm-hmm.
Their type of draft. I think we do that. So Shipley goes to Arizona. I think Martin will like that. Blake Corum went to the Buccaneers.
Oh, okay. That'd be good. Steelers. Safety. Yeah. That's not a bad one.
Yeah, I think this is where we go.
Yeah. Damn,
right,
so the Bears have 1,975, and then they don't got anything until shit.
122.
122. They only have 4 picks this year?
Yes.
Holy shit.
And that's why everyone's like, why haven't you?
Yeah, man. You need to fill up that draft capital, man. Wow.
Okay. So we've already taken Caleb Williams, Rome Odunze, Brandon Dorius. This is our last pick that we got. And Martin's right. Said, I like Shipley. He could surprise people. And I agree with him a lot too. I think Shipley could be something decent. I don't know how you're going to get on the field in that running back room, but I do like Shipley. So.
Yeah.
All right. Man. So Chicago, we have our edge. We have a quarterback. We have a wide receiver.
Fourth
Do you go
round.
safety or do you
That's
go
what I was
offensive
thinking.
tackle?
Who's the highest tackle off the board? I see a bunch of guards.
Yeah, you're probably looking center,
Center.
honestly.
Yeah. I mean, center might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, I probably would go center.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's
And
it.
unfortunately,
The
that's
Bears are
it
done.
for us. And that's my point. That is my point.
Wow.
The Bears are
Because
done.
I didn't even, yeah, because by not trading away that first one, by making sure we are getting Caleb, we're losing out on a lot of draft capital.
Exactly.
So if somebody makes a good offer for that 9, or even like man, if we got that offer from Washington, I probably would take that, man. They
But you
gave up
can't.
a lot.
Can't. That's the thing. Caleb Williams is when you
he's-
traded Justin Fields, you can no longer do anything.
Yeah, like that's it.
All right, so we learned from this. This is why I wanted to redo this for everyone to understand. We only have 4 picks. That's it. So
Yeah.
I'm going to restart this draft. Okay. Chicago. We'll do 7 rounds because it really matter. We'll go fast. All right. We don't have to get Pittsburgh. We don't have to do that at all. Let's enter this draft, and now we have a better idea of what's going on. Now,
Again, look at that, man. Holy
it's
shit.
a great trade, right? But you can't do that unless you like the guy behind you.
I mean, I'm
You want me to do it? All right.
no, I mean, I'm
this
cool
one?
with Drake or even Daniels. I'm cool with McCarthy.
All right. So that's that
Yeah, but
one.
that's
Pick
That's-
3, 34, 68, a first and a second next year.
that's not bad. That's not bad. But you have first and a second next year, but you get
picks this year.
4 more picks. Well, say 3 more picks this year, just from this, and then 1 more for next year.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll accept this one.
Okay.
So Caleb Williams now went to Washington, which I don't think happens.
No, I don't think that happened.
But that's the thing. What we got? Go Jaden Daniels. Whatever.
I'm cool with that. And at 9,
All right. So 9 on 9. Fashano's there. JJ McCarthy's there. Dallas Turner's there. Roma Dunze is there.
I might make this trade. To moving down 1 spot and getting another pick this year.
Okay. You sure? You sure he's not taking Roma Dunze?
But that's fine. I would take Dallas Turner, or even was it
Fashanu? I don't take Fashanu.
Oh yeah, we really don't need a tackle.
We could, but so you want to accept this one? So we'll make this a trade draft. Okay.
Yeah, might as well.
Accept it.
Really picked up.
And they took Fashanu.
Yeah, I would reject
Check
that.
that.
Yeah,
Check.
Yeah.
So we got
Yeah.
Fashanu, right?
Yeah.
So what we've
Yeah,
done
that-
now, we're down to 10, but now we got 10, 36, 40, 67, 75, 111, and 122. We now have a full draft.
And look, and all you're doing is swapping Caleb Williams for another,
And-
and you can still get
now I could go get Roma Dunze.
Yeah, and now you
Which is now
going
great
in-
because now
you have
we have this.
a second rounder, which we didn't have before.
So I don't think we need this.
That was not too bad, but nah.
We have enough that we actually, because we have a pick at 40 again too.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because we can now do Iowa. I'm going to do this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm going to go offensive tackle Jordan Morgan.
That's a good one.
So now Vegas is trading up to get Bo Nix. And Green Bay's behind us. The Texans are behind us, and Atlanta's behind us. The guy that I will be looking for is Tavondre Sweat.
Yeah. Ooh, he might
He might not be there.
not. I'm trying to think. Or Green Bay might take him.
and then don't want you to kick yourself for that.
Oh, God. Oh yeah. That's your call. If you want to accept it and see what happens. If this is like
No, we
free
want to keep
draft.
as many picks as we're gonna have, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Okay.
reject it and
Yeah.
give me Sweat.
Damn. Nah.
All right, so now I'm not going this low, so I
Nah.
can tell you that.
That's dropping way too low.
And now, or you go down to 85.
Too bad. But yeah.
I don't do that either. All right, so we're at 67. We've already gotten quarterback, wide receiver, offensive tackle, defensive tackle.
I would go you go edge again? Or like because the last draft we went
We got Brandon Dorius, yeah, last draft
yeah.
we did.
I mean that's not bad again.
we don't need running back right now. We already got defensive tackle.
Back.
Keaton and Nealon is interesting. I'm going to go Dorius like we did last time.
Yeah, I like that.
And we have another pick. Look, guys, we've come up.
Yeah.
Come up in our lives. So, once again, we went quarterback, wide receiver, offensive tackle, defensive tackle, edge. Should we go edge again?
We could.
Chris
we
Jenkins
can go
is there.
I mean,
I know Chris. I love Chris Jenkins. Jenkins is still right here.
Jenkins was right there. Yeah,
he's still right here. But we already went Sweat, and we already got 2 defensive tackles last year in the draft. Do you get best available? Who definitely will be Chris Jenkins.
Yeah.
Or do you get Nealon? 6'3", 267.
Man, that's a good one. It's hard to pass up.
Chris Jenkins is a very good one. But I think you go here.
I mean, you still got that center.
You also got Cedric Van Granger.
I mean, really, you go with the edge.
Yeah. Even the offensive center. No, I'll go center. I go center. Georgia center here.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like this. Is not a bad thing too. Depth and go Bishop. Safety.
That's what we were saying the last draft too. Because Bishop was there for us to pick up last.
Or do you? Too. This is your chance to get a center in top 100.
Yeah, like a solid center who could be your solid center. Because now you got your new quarterback, you got another young weapon, a tackle, and now you get your center. Like you build a young O-line.
I think I'm going to center.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I think Cedric
Martin's like no help. He's like maybe him. Yeah. It's
hard
it's
exactly what I was thinking the whole time too.
All 3 of those picks were I don't think you could go wrong with any of those 3.
But now I'm definitely going safety here.
Yeah. I like that. Oh no, we got one more. Damn.
And here, this is what I want to do: a running back.
Okay, I'm good with that.
And estimate. It's stiff, free flowing lateral mover, lacks elite foot speed. I know what it said. I like him.
Yeah.
I think I go.
I'll say a running back would be a good move right here.
Yeah. And we have our draft right now, right? I think that's it.
That's it. Yeah. Man, Look
And we have a
how
first.
different, and we get pick up a first next year. Look
Next year,
how
exactly.
how better that's filled out. Grant, you don't have Caleb, but Jaden Daniels is not bad. Jaden Daniels is not bad.
So this draft,
I like that. I how that looks. I'm okay with that, man.
estimate is a very good project to have. I think, and when your running back room is what it is right now, I think that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Jaden Daniels, Roel Madunze, Jordan Morgan, Devondre Sweat, Brandon Dorius, Cedric Van Pran Granger, Dadrian Taylor Demerson, and Aldrich Estime with the first round pick next year. And you remember this. You have the first round and you have Carolina's second round. So next year, now you have 2 first rounders and 2 second rounders.
And all you had to do was give up Caleb. Give up Caleb.
Which I doubt they do. I doubt they do.
I doubt they do it as well. But I mean, look how much more just how much more fuller that looks right there. Rather than just having four of them. You know what I mean? That's yeah.
I think I love Jaden Daniels. I think Jaden Daniels is a better project, better quarterback overall. I think he's going to be better, but I think Chicago won't like it. I think, and sometimes when you're with a team, you're playing to the fans. I think that Caleb Williams is the guy for them. So I want to do this one more time, just one last time, run through this. We only do it in Chicago, and take Caleb Williams at the top of the draft, and then try to make our trades
at 9
from there.
Yeah.
Okay, and see how that affects everything.
Which would be more realistic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So just said, this time we're gonna take Caleb Williams, no matter how great this right here looks.
I know, man. That looks so good. I think it's the same one from the last one too.
Oh, that's good too.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
All right. Fashano's on the board. Dallas Turner's on the board. Roma Dunze is off the board.
He's gone, yeah.
Do you drop down to 24?
See, this is crazy.
56,
wait.
87?
Can you hide this for a second? Who did the Cardinals pick up? Because I see
Malik Neighbors.
They went with
and that's
Neighbors
actually
over
happened
Harrison.
a couple of times. A couple of people have said that Malik Neighbors might fit with Arizona, even though all their receivers are 5'9". None of them are 6 feet receivers, and you don't want the best one. I don't know.
Yeah.
But whatever. I've seen it happen.
Yeah. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, Atlanta went to Brock Bowers, which is another tight end when you already have the tight end there.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So all going to Tennessee, something I've seen a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, let's look at these trade offers.
Yeah.
So 20, go all the way down to 24, but you pick up 56, 87, a second, and a fourth next year.
Okay. Not bad.
Trade one back with
one
the
back.
Jets and get a second round next year.
Are you getting the second rounder? Nah, reject that shit right away. Fuck you guys. That's
you go to 19, pick up 52 and a second rounder next year.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Which one do you want?
I think the first one was probably the better. You get 1952, and then with this you get
all the way to 24.
4 instead of 19, and 56 instead of 52. But then you also get an 87.
That's true.
And then next year stuff, which is whatever. The 56 and the 52 is not too big of a difference. But 19 to 20 was 24, was it?
Yep.
Yeah. That's 5 picks.
What if I told you this? Let's accept the Jets trade.
And see if we get something else.
Get it again.
That's that's not bad. I mean, we pick up a second round next year, and then maybe we can shop that pick instead.
All right, there you go. So
we're
not trading Green Bay. F you.
Yeah. That's it. That's all we got. Oh man.
But we didn't get a Fashanu because they wanted Fashanu.
Yeah.
And this time we get Dallas Turner.
Yeah.
I love that still.
Yeah. Yeah. It's still a
Let's
good one.
pause that. Hold on. I want to show you guys. J.J. McCarthy went to Minnesota.
That is so
Where
scary.
I don't see how he ever passes Minnesota.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's not going past that.
And we wanted Jackson Power Johnson, who was probably the best center in the game. It was a trade from Dallas. Dallas moved up to get him.
Yeah.
And so,
all the way down to 75.
all the way to 75. Really can't afford to do that. So
Yeah.
and do you trade back one for the same? No.
No, that makes no sense. All you're doing is losing a spot. You're not even getting anything.
What's interesting is that 75, Michael Penix Jr. is still there.
That's insane. That will not happen.
So
In the
you've
third
taken
round,
QB and probably the best defensive player
yeah,
in this draft right now. Not going tight end.
No.
Brandon Doris is still there.
Yeah, the edge
Cedric is still there.
Yeah. Damn.
I'm going Cedric.
Yeah.
Take Cedric.
Because I mean, we already picked up what's his name?
So we at 122.
Okay.
Estimate still there right now. All your wide receivers are pretty much gone, dried up. So Kenley Jackson, which is interesting. Bullock is a very good safety from USC, where your QB is from.
Yeah, that was not too bad. I would obviously it would either be Jackson or Bullock. But that I would do.
Which one would you go?
Bullock. What do you think?
I'll probably go Jackson, but they're both right there.
Yeah, I'm good with Jackson. I mean, either one. I mean, that D line, needs to be solid, and adding a rookie to it is going to be, great.
Keep it going. Exactly.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, our secondary is already so freaking great. Like
see this doing this trade only gives us 4 picks.
Again. Yeah, we're still because we traded 9 to 10
because we thought we were gonna get better trade options.
Yeah, we didn't get nothing, so we lost out. Because otherwise, that first one wasn't too bad. Going to 24, yeah. Literally, we picked up the worst out of the 3, but yeah, we thought people were gonna try to trade with us, and no one cared.
Well, I want to look at though. We have Caleb going 1, Drake May going 2, which I don't think is going to happen. Jaden going 3, Neighbors going over Marvin Harrison. So Malik Neighbors, Harrison, Odunze. None of these drafted the Giants take a quarterback, which I find interesting.
Yeah,
we got Turner. I think Fashanu is overrated. I don't think that's a good one for us. I don't think Brock Bowers will be going to Atlanta.
Makes sense.
JJ going to Michigan. Going to Minnesota is good, really good. Saints getting Latham is really great. Latu going to LA just makes perfect sense. Jared Verse going to Pittsburgh is great. Jackson Power Johnson, I hate that he goes to Dallas, but Dallas made a great move. Xavier Worthy all the way to 24. The Eagles trade up for him. If you don't remember who Xavier Worthy is, he's the guy who ran the fast 40, the 4.28 40.
Oh yeah.
So Kool-Aid McKinstry going to Minnesota. They do need stuff. Chop Robinson. Oh my gosh, going opposite Hutchinson. Woo, that's something you need, a good offensive tackle. Should have got Joel.
Yeah. Well, man, that D line will kill people.
Guess Kyle Pitts is a wide receiver run with that double tight end. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we have two of the best pass catching tight ends. Woo, that'd be something. I think that was fun. We done a couple of these drafts. Do you want to do one more, or do you want to be done?
We could do one more. They're pretty quick. We do more because I'm kind of curious about training that ninth again. Because, like you said, that's gonna be more realistic. You know, the first we're taking Caleb, obviously. Even if Washington does give us everything,
The greatest trade of all time.
Oh my God! You know, like again, look at
It's
this.
still
You know,
there.
that's insane. You know, but yeah, I mean,
whatever. Sucks. They've not traded to Minnesota.
If any team offers that to us, especially if it's either Patriots
34,
or
68, a first and a second next year. We have 3 seconds next year.
Yeah, that's not bad either. That's why I was like, if the Pats or the Washington wants to trade that and give us all that just to move up 1 or 2 spots, like how do you say no to it?
The only way you do that is if they're not getting Caleb Williams, but you have to get Caleb. So
yeah.
Now,
11 and first,
which is interesting. Now, Jaden Daniels is on the board.
Wow.
So they'll give you 11. You're giving your rival in your in-division rival, your pick, and giving your quarterback up.
Yeah. Nah.
No. Okay.
No.
Or you go down to 12. You grab 676.
That's not bad. Not bad.
You're not going down 13. You get a first next year too.
First next year, but you also give it up.
You give up 9 and 75.
Yeah, so that means you have what, 3?
Yeah,
3 picks this year. Can't do that. So the only one that makes sense enough. Denver, you get an extra pick.
So we'll have back-to-back picks, 75, 76.
Yeah, and maybe somebody wants to trade those.
No, they don't.
Oh, the counter.
It's 12.
And now look. Now you drop down a little more.
495, but you're dropping all the way to the end.
Yeah. Dallas Turner's still out there.
Yep. Dallas Turner's still out there right now.
Versus out there. You want to go that route?
There. Mm-hmm.
Damn. Yeah. It's hard to pass up. You drop it all the way down to 32. What else you got? What are the other offers?
If you give up 12 and 75, you get 14 and 45.
I mean, we did pick up that 76.
So I wouldn't be burnt against that.
Yeah. I wouldn't be too.
Accept that.
Yeah.
And now we're not doing anything.
Dallas Turner's still out there. Yeah.
And after all that, you still get Dallas Turner.
Yeah.
And now we picked up a 45, and we have 76 and 122.
76. Yeah.
No, we're not.
Nah. I mean, that's not too bad.
That wasn't a bad one either, but
that wasn't too bad one.
Did we go
with Bo Nix is still out there?
Sweat is still there.
Yeah, Sweat.
Yeah, Chris Brazel.
It's hard to imagine being a quarterback hunter.
Yeah, I agree though. Turner won't fall to 12, but that's very weird.
Yeah. They're doing some of these right now. Weird. Man. So who did we pick up already? Like obviously Caleb, and then we picked up Dallas Turner, and then and that's it, right?
That's it. Okay. Do you go wide receiver?
Oh, right. Yeah. Trying to see who's out there. You see any good names out there?
Not really. I mean, Troy Franklin's okay out of Oregon.
Yeah.
6'1",
Or do you
176
pick up an O line? A tackle or a center. Was it second round? Maybe a tackle.
I have a center. Here's Zach Frazier right here, West Virginia. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I think that's where we go.
Yeah. Picking up that second rounder helps out a lot.
So you're not having all this in between.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no.
So right now we have quarterback, edge rusher, offensive center. Jenkins is right there.
Jenkins. Yeah. That might be
Don't need a tight end.
Nealon is there too, if you want to do. Well, we already got that's Turner.
Yeah. Ricky Purcell is interesting.
Yeah. You do want to get a receiver, but I mean, by this time, by the third round, I don't know.
I think it's too small.
Yeah.
Montez Walker. That might be interesting.
Walker.
I think I'm going to go Devontae Walker.
Okay.
And that was more of a need pick, but no.
Yeah, I think
Again, we've gone QB, edge, center, wide receiver. We get McKinley Jackson, Kyle Wingo.
I mean, I think Jackson might not be bad.
That's what we got before.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Right.
Will and Jackson.
Okay. Beef up that D line.
And we're done.
Yeah.
So we end up with Caleb Williams, Dallas Turner, Zach Frazier, Montez Walker, and McKinley Jackson. So we get our offensive center, defensive tackle, wide receiver, edge, and a quarterback.
I mean, yeah, you only get one more pick from here, but I mean, being able to get just even one more pick is a big.
But that's center and 45 is huge in the second round. That's huge.
Yeah, yeah. A solid center that goes with your brand new QB,
and you still get a wide receiver, but you already have those other two, so you try and see if you can find a diamond in the rough, and you have best quarterback and then the best edge rusher on the draft board.
Yeah.
So
I mean, when you say Frazier is what? How high in centers is he?
He's the third or fourth best center. Yeah, he's pretty good. So I mean,
that's super solid too. I mean, right there, you're kind of winning. Then you get Jackson on 122. Definitely gonna fill in your D line really well. Even that receiver, like you said, somebody just to work on. I mean, because you're able to work on somebody because you have DJ Moore and Allen.
This receiver 6'1", 193. He's been clocked at 23 miles per hour. He's definitely a speed guy to go. Our two, older guys that are just know how to play football, can teach you how to play.
Yeah, I mean, what if he winds up being like just a return guy? You know what I mean? That fast?
He could be. What I remember from Draft Buzz was that he has a high upside.
Yeah.
So I want to put that up and see that quick.
And then real quick while you do that, everybody who's watching, so we're releasing daily of all the rookies coming in. We're releasing daily a different player all the way up until the draft. So we're starting off with running backs. I think we're most likely then it's gonna be receivers. Then quarterbacks gonna get in there, tight ends, we're D line, linebackers, corners and safeties. So you get both sides of the ball. You get all the kind of the big positions. About 5 players a position. So helps you out to get ready for the draft. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to be at a draft party and like not know who people are. Helps you out if you play Dynasty, helps you out if you're just a regular fantasy player, so definitely it's a lot of fun. I know you guys do it every Wednesday. You've been doing it for a while now. So, definitely check out those videos. They're fairly short. I think the longest one's like 14 minutes. So
yeah. We try to get in and out, unless it's a guy that everyone knows about and try to give you some information you didn't know.
Yeah. You got stats, you got videos playing in the background. So yeah.
So Devontae Walker, 6'2", 193, and a 4.3, 640.
Not bad.
And it emerges as a part of potential vertical threat. Awesome. Great wingspan, great arm length, good 40, great broad, great vertical. He's very explosive. As it said, he emerges as a potential vertical threat in 2023 college football season. He has clearly caught the attention of NFL scouts. His ability to scare DBs deep, make an exciting prospect for teams in need of a dynamic deep ball receiver. Walker's natural speed and effortless ability to gain separation downfield are attributes that can't be taught, marking him as a home run hitter in the making. So, he has some areas to improve on, but I do believe this might be a very good pick that we got.
Yeah. Just say the Bears wind up getting him. That's not bad. Allen, he's your big guy that you can, it doesn't need to go too deep. DJ Moore, you just give him the ball, he makes stuff. So if you get a deep threat, and that deep threat makes Allen and more dangerous too, because the safeties have to respect the deep ball now.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's pretty
to go with your possession receiver and your big play receiver.
Yeah.
So and that was fun. I do know this, that no matter how much information you've tried to pull up, you're never going to know enough. So that's why you need a team of people, and that's why these drafts are hard, and that's why they're important. But all I keep on looking at is, man, if we could trade with Washington, boy,
man,
if Jane Daniels is even close.
Yeah.
If
that's the haul they offer, if that's all, which I doubt it will be, but if that's the haul that they do, that's
two second rounders and then first round next year. I can see that. That's exactly what I said.
Yeah.
2 second rounds this year in the first round this year. Yeah. Next year. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah. You take that in a heartbeat. Take that in a heartbeat. And you still, I'm just afraid, like you said, like so many people are so like married to the idea of like, that's it. Caleb's the dude. They've been blind to all the other, quarterbacks. So, and Chicago is a very much fickle fan base, I guess. So if you do something like that, you could upset a lot of people. But also, Ryan Poles and I've been saying it, Ryan Poles' career rides on Caleb doing well now. Because now you already pulled the trigger. Caleb is going to be the dude. So if that's it, so now if you build draft capital and you skip out on Caleb, and then you pick up Daniels, and Daniels winds up being like pretty good, I think you still bought some more time, because you're like, but I got this, I got a bunch of other picks, so yeah. But if
you think about Caleb, can you imagine what you could have gotten before then?
Yeah.
I'm going to pull up something from Ryan Poles.
We got Brandon Davison here.
What's up, B?
Going. I know. I saw him on the Zach Attacks channel.
So it says 382 days ago, Poles the number 1 pick to Carolina. He finds himself at number 1 again, but a sense of calm is around him right now. So this one, you feel a little bit more in control. as he sits down. Last year, knowing how far we need to go, like just what we needed to do with this trade, was really going to help our team for the next step, or do you take a quarterback? But like you've seen with Justin Fields, there's a lot more, just a lot more questions. I feel like this is lined up well. There's less anxiety. But at the same time, we're putting the pressure on ourselves to continue to do the work, because there's always a curveball that pops up out of nowhere, and you want to stay ready to have a plan A, B, and C. Just like we just saw with Washington giving us a haul, unbelievable haul.
Yeah.
For what we get. Here's I want you to read about what it says about Fields. So basically, he said this was not about the other quarterbacks as much as it was about Justin Fields only having a year left before you had to pay him, and not thinking that he was going to be able to address everything in that 1 year. He said the timeline is the problem. Knowing that we had to pick up his 5th-year option for $25 million, and then having a big money payday right after that just didn't match our timeline. That's what the more was going on against Justin Fields. Said, I think the efficiency in the past game, again, I'm aware about what we had in the first round, the challenges in the second round, but it just didn't line up for what we really wanted to do longevity-wise for it. There was progress, but not the kind of progress you wanted when you have a contract conversation, because it becomes really real. And no matter what these guys were, I was going to take for the QBs, I couldn't see us paying Justin Fields without knowing what he is. So that kind of answers why he made the trade.
Yeah.
Now, what was Poles thinking? I don't know. I don't think we can even know. But in 1 month's time, like literally 1 month from today, we will finding out.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be a really interesting draft day for especially for us, Chicago fans. Because like you said, it's Caleb. Right now, it's Caleb. That's our guy. Unless there's a curveball, like he said. So
unless someone offers you something that you just can't refuse, like your entire draft where we move down 1.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, guys.
Can you imagine, real quick? Can you imagine? You pull that trigger, everyone hates you. You're so pissed off, and Caleb winds up either getting hurt,
oh my god,
getting hurt, and you're like, oh my god, we dodged a bullet on that one, or he just winds up not being great, or not even great. He's just average, and for what's going on in Washington, that might be good enough for them. Like, is average good enough for Chicago though? At this point, I don't know, because right now, like
we've never had it, so I don't know.
And I would say, Fields was up slightly above average. When it came to that,
I think he had the potential to being really, really good, but he wasn't there right now. Wasn't there yet. He had a potential to be great. I think I think Caleb is Kyler Murray. That's why I think it's going to happen. I think that's where he really is, but we'll have to see.
I agree.
Before we go, I do want to talk about one thing. I don't know if you guys saw the change in the rules.
Oh. Yeah.
But NFL owners have a massive revamp to the kickoff. So let me read exactly what's going to happen. The proposal passed with a 29-3 vote. 29 owners loved it. During the 2024 season, kickers will continue to kick from the 35-yard line. But the other 10 players on the kickoff team will line up on the team's 40-yard line.
Okay.
At least 9 members of the return team will line up in the setup zone between the 35 and the 30-yard line. What does that do? That creates less distance for everyone. No one's running down at full speed getting hit. So it's almost like a rugby scrum. And all 9 players will have to be doing that, okay?
Yeah.
Between 35 and 30. The 2 returners can line up in the landing zone between the goal lines at the 20-yard line. between the goal line and 20-yard line. No one other than the kicker and the returners can move until the ball hits the ground. So he kicks the ball, you stand still until the ball hits the ground.
Yeah. I believe, didn't the XFL did that?
Yes, the XFL did try this out
Something
first.
similar to
Yeah.
that.
Touchbacks would be marked at the 30-yard line, and no fair catches will be allowed. In the event a team wants to try an onside kick, it will have to inform the officials to the intent, and they will have to be allowed to use the NFL's traditional formation. No surprise online kicks will be allowed.
I think this is it, basically, right?
Yep.
Right, because
well, this is the original. So the kicker will still kick from the 35-yard line. The other 10 players will move to the 40-yard line. And no one can move until the ball hits the ground or is caught. That is crazy, okay? As I said, touchbacks to the 30-yard line. And anytime you want to do an onside kick, it has to be told. You have to tell the team.
Mm-hmm.
This is happening this year, guys. Change, huge change. So it said it's designed to reduce problems, reduce concussions, because no one's going to be running at full out, no wedge blocking. You don't have to worry about the fair catch rule anymore, and they won't have to worry about the touchbacks as much anymore, because teams are going to want to kick the ball. But you also, when you kick the ball, you're not going to be able to return or catch the ball if the team doesn't lets it drop. Why? Because no one's going to be there. If it hits the ground, that's when you just start running. It means your returner has a lot of decisions to make.
Yeah. That's
what do you think about
why,
it?
So why?
It's huge.
Yeah, it's super big. I don't know. I mean, are we going to get way less kickoff returns because of stuff like this?
Oh, the actual point is that they think it's going to be more.
It could be more.
Mm-hmm. So the last 15 years, 22% of all kickoffs just went as a kicked out that touchbacks. Touchbacks. So they think that this is going to bring the game back, kickoffs back relevant, because there's no one around you when you're trying to catch the ball and running.
Yeah.
There's no one moving till you get the ball. You know? So even Dan Campbell said he was in favor of it. He said he felt like it took a significant amount of plays out of the game, and those were from special teams. And you don't really make it up anywhere else. So and so we put an emphasis on it. So I believe in it. Wow. So on Monday,
I think this is the new one. This is the, like, all the pictures, like, 10 hours ago. Matt Eberflus, talked about it. I think that's the NFL hybrid kickoff.
It's not the right airlines though.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's the right thought process, but still not the right airlines.
Oh, you said, no, they line up on their 40. Yeah, and then the 35.
Yeah, but the picture's not on the 40 and 35.
Yeah. All these guys are on the 40, and then the receiving is on the.
Oh, you mean this on?
Yeah, no, not this.
Okay.
Yeah. No, these pictures. Yeah, it's, I don't know what the hell they were doing, but yeah, the actual little dots here. That's how it's gonna look.
And no one's able to move until the ball's kicked off. Now, when you hear the ball, when you see it, that's caught or hit the ground.
It's caught when it's caught. Like, yeah.
That's
which is XFL rules. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, are you still gonna get a lot of touchbacks though?
You can.
I can still see a lot of touchbacks.
But there's two returners back there that could technically get your ball, and if they catch it, Yeah, they're running before the team is coming to get them. They get to see
Yeah.
the guys coming to get them.
Yeah.
So someone like Cordell Patterson, who just signed with the Pittsburgh Steelers, who's the all-time punt return, kickoff return leader in touchdowns, sees you coming. You can design a lot of different things for that.
Yeah.
So we see the kickoff start.
Yeah, but then
line.
if you're the kicking team, yeah. But if you're the kicking team, why would you risk it? Just 50 yards kick and it's a touchback. And now I don't have to worry about a possible
Still 35
return on my team.
kicking it for the 35-yard line still.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah,
they
'cause
kick
they're
it
kicking it from
75 yards basically.
No, you started on the opponent's.
No, you're
40.
still kicking the ball from this 35. Kicker's way behind the line. So this is where everyone starts here.
Oh, back here.
The kicker's still kicking from
Yeah,
the 35-yard line.
The kicker's all the way back there. Yeah. So yeah, that's the
So
start
kicker
line.
still
The
has to kick
kicker's
the
still
ball
all the way back
75
at
yards.
35.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 'Cause I'm thinking at the line, but obviously the kicker's not at the line. Kicker's all the way back here, like you said. Yeah. Okay, I see. So it's trying to make the landing zone between the 20 and the front of the end zone.
Exactly.
So it's forced to be in play. Okay.
It's trying to get in play.
Yeah.
All right. So they also prohibited the swivel hip drop tackle. You grab someone, you drop it.
The big one.
Allowing teams to receive a third challenge after one successful challenge. Previously, teams had to be successful with 2 challenges to receive the third. You get one successful challenge, you receive the third one now. If there's a double foul during a down in which there is a change or changes in possession, including if one of the fouls is a post-possession foul by the team during the scrimmage kick, the team last gaining possession will keep the ball after enforcement of the foul, provided that it did not foul the first gaining possession. All right, so like if it's a false start and offsides or something, I don't know, holding in the offsides.
Yeah.
The team that had the ball, even if they throw an interception, maintains the ball.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
Yeah. So it's not even like a free play. It's more just like it's not like a dead play at that point, right? Because
So it'll be a free play if it's only the defense that was offsides. But if it's offsides and holding, now it's a dead play and plays over basically.
Yeah, that makes sense. That'd be interesting because what if you call defensive foul, right? Defensive penalty, and then you allow it to free play, but during the free play, the offense commits a penalty.
Foul. Yeah, then it's
now do the refs just like done.
So then they'll let the play finish and they'll wave it off and say the ball is going to come back to this line of scrimmage.
Yeah. That's
but what's interesting is what if it's a defensive offsides, right? I think it's a free play. You score a touchdown and they call unsportsmanlike conduct.
Oh.
Now the ball comes back.
Because that's after the play, right? Because the play
matter. That's what it said. Including one of the fouls is a post-possession foul by a team during a scrimmage kick.
Post-possession foul. I don't like that. I don't like that. Because I feel like that's targeting that. That's specifically targeting like unsportsmanlike, like celebrations and stuff. That's what. Yeah, I didn't even.
A lot
think
of
about
stuff is
that.
coming, guys. Man.
Yeah.
And
the hip drop one was huge. That's all I see all over my social media sports stuff. Is just like, oh well, this is now how these corners are gonna have to tackle tight ends. They're like jumping out of it like.
So you gonna straight up with me? All right. So I want to ride. You going for a ride?
Yeah. So yeah, poor secondary guys. With these big tight end guys.
Let's hope it doesn't go to more knee injuries because them taking their legs out.
Yeah, it could easily go there. Easy to go there. That would suck. We'll see, man. By midway through the season, if just like everyone's out, ACL, MCL, ACL, MCL.
This is what it is. You won't let me hit you anywhere else. That's why I hit you in the knee.
I don't get the drop tackle one. Like, do you get what's the reason why they changed it? They got rid of it.
Yeah, you can pull tendons. People tear knees up that way too. You pulling them down.
You ever yanking? Okay, yeah, I guess.
So you stop one way of tearing your knee up, and you get another one. So I mean,
now they only focus on going after the legs. So cool, makes sense.
Oh man, hey guys, this has been a fun show. We went a little bit over time, but we're having fun with this all these mock drafts. There's a lot of things that could happen. There's a lot of things that are going to happen with other teams. I cannot wait to see what happens with Washington, what they do, what the Steelers are going to be doing, because that's going to be my new team that I'm going to be looking at. I cannot wait to even know what Minnesota's going to be doing. I want to know, who's going to trade up. Where's JJ McCarthy going? Is he going to Washington number 2? Well, how does it change? So there's a lot of things that are going on. We got Anzo in here. What up, guys?
What's up?
He said Steelers, baby. Hey, I'm with you now. I'm gonna have a jersey. I'm getting a jersey delivered.
Get a Fields jersey.
Oh man, guys.
They seen a Russ one by accident.
Hey, we don't want any bandwagon fans. I'm a Justin Fields fan. Have you ever seen the memes yet? Justin Fields fans are even worse than any other fan.
Oh, that's so stupid. It's funny.
So we don't care what's going on. We still believe you'll be a starting quarterback in Chicago.
That's all. That's all those memes.
Oh man. Well, guys, thanks for jumping in with us. Everyone, thanks for being here, watching this mock draft. What do you think is going to happen? I want to hear what everyone thinks. Where do you think the Bears do? How do we get more picks? How far do we go? Those are all the questions we have to kind of answer. And as I said, 1 month time, we're going to know all the answers. We'll know what your favorite team is going to do. We will know what our favorite team is going to do. I love the NFL. They keep on keeping up great news, and they have always something happening. So this is all we got for this week, guys. Next week, I'm sure the NFL will have something else for us. We'll be talking about that right away. Can't wait to do this again with you. Maybe we'll give this next week a break, and then the following week we'll do another mock draft because we'll have more information.
Yeah.
Thanks for everyone who commented and everything. Thanks for Tank for jumping in, doing all this stuff with us, man. Thank you. And guys, 1 month away. It's draft time, baby. Check out our breakdowns for prospects. As he said, every day we're going to be dropping a new one. So
tomorrow, you guys are going to be tomorrow.
Yeah. We'll continue to be doing that. We're going to keep on dropping these things. It's going to be so much fun. Hey, talking about next week for this show. Tomorrow, we're going to be on Dynasty Pylon. As I always tell you guys that Barry must miss, that we're going to doing our last couple of rookies. We have 2 more rookies that we're going to finish up tomorrow. See on the live show. We're also going to cut that up, and we're going to be releasing that too during this next month. Mm-hmm. Only got a month left. Get your knowledge up. Know who you want drafting your team to draft. So you know who to boo. Can't wait for this to come happen. Guys, we'll see you tomorrow, 8 Central, again on Dynasty Pylon. We'll have a lot of fun, me and Martin. This will be our farewell to Martin because he's going to be out for the month of April. So we're going to be able to, have all the fun, as me and Mark told you on Sunday. Guys, see you next week. I'll see you tomorrow if on Dynasty Pylon. This Sunday, I am going to let you guys know it's Easter. We're going to take the day off. Easter, so we want to take like 2 or 3 of these a year. We're gonna take it off on Easter, but we will then see you the following Tuesday on the Panda and Grizzly show. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you again later. Thanks, guys.
We the Bears, monsters of the Midway, knocking teams out every Sunday. Fire in our eyes, can't stop our drive. Hit so hard, remind you of 85. We the Bears, monsters of the Midway, knocking teams out every Sunday. Fire in our eyes, can't stop our drive. Hit so hard.